think we're good. Okay, people, we are live. Let me know as you come in that you can actually like see me and hear me. Like for real this time. Let me know that you can. YouTube gave me like an error message there at the beginning for some reason. I don't know why. We should be good now though. We should be good now. So I see I'm moving there. I'm looking at you guys here. So I'm gonna just look in the chat. Let me know that you can see me and hear me, and then we're gonna get started because we got to get into these topics. Somebody give me a yes and then we can start. All right. Yes is yes. Perfect. Do not forget at the top of the chat is the link to the Cory Hardrict interview premiering this Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You got to hit the link for your tickets because it's going to be through Crowdcast. No, you ain't got to download shit. You're going to get the link. Don't worry about it. Just get your tickets because you're there. They only $5.99. It's cheaper than when you go to McDonald's, all right? It's cheaper when you go to Starbucks. It's cheaper when you go to your weed, man. Now come and get this tea. Moving right along, we got to talk about Ashanti Fine Ass and Irv Gotti, a.k.a. Blockhead. Irv Gotti got the blockheadest blockhead in the damn industry. But this ain't about Irv Gotti and his blockhead. Well, he is a hard-headed bastard. That's probably why God gave him that blockhead in the first place. I mean, there was a reason why his head was not rounded out when he was a baby. But this is not about that. This is about the fact that, oh, sweet thing, Ashanti is finally clapping back. Let me just say this, okay? I don't care what nobody say. There will be no Ashanti slander allowed on this channel or in this chat. Okay? I know she was on stage with her mouth wide open like she was taking in August and Hitman Holler at the same time, belting out a note or a scream. I don't know if it was a mix of screamatha, scaretha, or a little bit of who knows. I know that wasn't the vocals, the throat vocals that J-Lo had took from her, but nonetheless, she was screaming, but she do her thing, and we know that Ashanti can do no wrong from the top to the bottom as long as she don't dance. I'm just saying. Irv Gotti did a lot of things. He did a lot of things wrong, and one day we may have a surviving Irv Gotti for any of the young little things, young little tenderonis that he was roasting and humping up on with that blockhead that was knocking into that damn headboard. No matter what, okay? Ashanti can do no wrong as long as she don't dance. Don't dance. Give us a good two-step, but don't try to dance. You're not Beyonce. You're not that girl. Irv was not lying, although he is a narcissist. Anyway, so we know that Irv and his blockhead for the longest been talking, all right? And they've been talking in documentaries, talking online, so basically, outing he and Ashanti's sex life. I'm pretty sure we had already knew that they had allegedly had some kind of rumbling in the sheets, okay? But what he fails to always mention whenever he brings up Ashanti, because Ashanti is always on his tongue, but he is never on her tongue, okay? She might have gave him head, but apparently her box was the best box that he ever ate because he never talks about no other woman. And I'm sure that he been with plenty of women. Like he said, he get plenty of bitches. Now, I thought, it would just be nice to, just call women women. I don't know when it became acceptable to just refer to women as bitches, but whatever. Maybe I just don't understand. But anyway, it says something about the dynamics of their former relationship when she never wants to mention him. She does not want him on her cat fact. She don't want nobody to know that she ever let him ride her ride. But he cannot help but to tell everybody that he was all up inside her when she was young, vulnerable, impressionable, and didn't really have herself together yet. I'm not giving her an excuse because she knew he was married, but I'm just saying it is what it is, all right? With that also being said, why he don't talk about his ex-wife that much? Do y'all remember the ex-wife? I think her name was Deb. She always looked stressed out on that reality show. They had their reality show on VH1, like their 3 kids, that house in New York, and it was the oldest kid was technically the step kid that he raised, and we could all tell because she didn't look nothing like them. And then the 2 boys, and then he just constantly stressed Deb out. Am I tripping? Am I not recollecting reality TV history correctly? Y'all let me know because I feel like I am. Why he don't never talk about Deb's box the way he talk about Ashanti's box? Why he don't never? I'm just saying. So anyway, Ashanti is finally clapping back in the Diddy remix. Gotta move on. And who told Diddy to dance in that damn video? Who told Diddy to take his shirt off? Who told Diddy to dance? Whoever told Diddy, whatever hoe around there told Diddy that he can dance, I'ma need y'all to go get it, because he ain't stopped dancing since 1995, and he ain't stopped stealing people's money since 1995 either. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another day. Ashanti is clapping back. I'm happy that she's standing up for herself, and the whole point of this story is to say, stop outing who you have sex with. I mean, out it so I can have content, but stop outing that. That shit is corny. Who cares? Y'all had sex, you had a sexual consensual relationship, and it's over and it's done. And I can't stand a narcissist that feel like you supposed to stick by them no matter what. Meanwhile, the whole time they got a whole wife and kids at home. Let me mad at Ashanti because she moved on, and mad because she got with Nelly. The fuck? Moving right along, we got to talk about Tia Mowry and Cory Hardrict. Like I said, for that Cory Hardrict interview, make sure you hit that link in the live chat. It's get your tickets for Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. See what he don't want y'all to see. Anyway, everybody's saying online Tia and Cory have already reconciled. And I want y'all to make this make sense. They've been married, 14 years, dated over 20 years. Even though they are a public couple, they're relatively private about their internal marital affairs. Besides the fact that she let them kids allegedly sleep in the bed, and her mama even told her, you gotta get them kids out that bed, and you gotta make love to your husband. Now, I will say this, I ain't putting it on Tia, but I'm just saying in general, why do people get married, period, if they don't plan on still being intimate with a spouse? If you got a husband, your husband want to sleep with you. If you got a wife, because some of the men get real limp, real Vienna sausage like when they get married, because their blood flow be fucked up, because they done drank E&J and Hennessy and Martell all their life. Now they can't get it up no more. You better take a honey packet and you better get in there, because you got husband duties just like she got wife duties. They don't tell y'all that though. Did you know when you get married, y'all are technically each other's property, if you believe in that Bible? She belong to me and you belong to her. Now get the dick in her down. Anyway, y'all mean to tell me a couple that's been together that long, she gonna announce on her IG that they getting a divorce, only for them to get right back together? Do y'all believe that? Tell me, does that make any sense to you? Because it don't to me. It don't to me. It don't to me. Tia has already changed up her hair. Now she wearing her hair long and curly. And we know whenever a woman change her hair, she done. You may still have her because she added hair. Now, if she chop it off, she's really done. If she changed the color, nigga, she's getting fucked by another man. It is what it is. But anyway, change my wig, make you feel like you cheating. Exactly. Okay. So she's online with all these dramatic posts in black and white, sepia, all right, saying that she's starting a new chapter. This time I'm choosing me. She taking pictures by the beach. She's looking like a full, newly single woman. And y'all mean to tell me just because her and Cory tell each other that they love each other in the Instagram commentations, that y'all think they done reconciled? They don't always love each other. They've been together for too long. What are you talking about? He took her virginity. They have been swapping DNA for 2 decades. Now, they may not like each other, but you think they don't love each other? You think they don't love each other no more? And they got to. What does that mean? Now, I know a lot of y'all not used to no civil divorces. I ain't taking up for now one of them. They both got their issues, if you ask me. I think she talked too much. And I think when that nigga explode, that shit be crazy. Pause. But anyway, I meant verbally. Pause. Anyway. Y'all think just because they tell each other, I love you on IG, that means they getting back together? Did y'all fall for that shit? Did y'all fall for that? Because I'm disappointed if you did. I'm not believing it. I'm sorry, I'm not. If they stay together and I'm wrong, cool. I'm more than willing to be wrong. But I'm just not believing that after 2 decades, you're going to take the time to announce, or y'all buying them tickets, that's what I'm talking about, to announce y'all breaking up, telling the world to reconcile just that quick. Come on now. First thing everybody knows that in a marriage, you don't bring up divorce unless you are absolutely sure that's what you want to do. Now, if they wanted some fake drama for attention, they could just pitch another reality show. They wouldn't need to make these posts online. They would literally just come out with another reality show. It would have got hits. I'm sorry. I'm not believing it. I could be wrong, but I'm just not believing it. I think that they're being cordial. And I also think that Tia has seen how much Cory's getting dragged. And I think they came to an agreement to let's just play nice online. We will watch and see if they ever legally divorce. But check this out too. Y'all do know motherfuckers can... Ooh, damn, I'm cussing. Ooh, I didn't drink some. Y'all do know that people can just live separately and be broken up. So if we continue to, see the TikToks and the YouTube videos in the house and the Instagram posts and Cory is nowhere near around in the house. If we continue to see these vacations she's taking with the kids alone. She took a European vacation with the kids alone. I think it's over. I'm just saying. He could have been at work, but I think it's over. Anyway. If we continue to see that, then we know that they gonna stay legally married, but they gonna live apart. They is not getting back together that fast. I don't believe it. Tia finna live some life. They may bring it back together later, but Tia finna live some life. And if she gets some braids, it's over with. It's over. People saying they don't believe it is just for show. I'm going to leave it there. Only time will tell, and I'm willing to be wrong. But if they doing this just for show, then they sicker than I thought. Then they really got some issues. And if they faking this shit, then it may not be this year, but give it a couple more years and you're going to see them divorcing for real, for real. You don't play with that, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to leave that there. You don't play with that. Moving right along, we got to talk about Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill. They are apparently no more. Cynthia Bailey and that stiff-ass back. And Mike Hill and that belly that he never should have shown on that book cover. Who told Mike he was in good enough shape to show the man titties and big ass belly on that book cover? Double chin as well. And Cynthia been trying to twerk for her man for the longest, and it ain't never worked. And she, anyway, beautiful though. Not him. He gives me Barracuda, but Cynthia, to me, one of the prettiest faces of all time. I'm just her face is just ridiculous. Did you know they called her the face back in the day? Modeling, shaved all her head off and literally she was the face. And I see why. But anyway, Leon didn't do it right. He should have put way more than just one baby in her. Somebody that looked like that, you got to keep him pregnant. You ain't gonna get away from me. Anyway, not trying to be toxic, but anyway. So Cynthia Bailey, over the last couple of days, it was discovered she took the Hill out of her name, right? So it was just Cynthia Bailey, not Cynthia Bailey Hill. And then everybody was like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? Then Mike is seen at some kind of bar with some waitress. I don't think it was a stripper. It looked like a Hooters type of a place, but whatever. Flipping on them, dancing on them, whatever. Everybody was like, oh my God, he cheated. Oh my God, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Listen. I knew once she took his name out of her Instagram that she was done. They then reported to the neighborhood talk, no, we're not getting a divorce, we're still together. Sources, right? Only for it to come out, yes, they actually been living apart for a while. They've already filed. It's over. So, they're done. They went up that hill and over that hill real quick. Okay? And I sat back and said, wow, I wonder what went wrong, right? And there's a few things that stuck out to me. Number one, Cynthia is a runaway bride. Cynthia, in my opinion, really does not need to be married. I could see Cynthia with a cool companion. They travel together, but Cynthia strikes me as somebody that I need my place and you need your place, and we come together when we do. That's what Cynthia needs, in my opinion. I just don't see her being the Marion type, sitting down, settling down, doing as she's told. Y'all know things change when you get married. Doing as you told. She don't strike me as that. Because like Nene even told y'all, don't let the demeanor fool you. There's another side to Cynthia. Don't let no demeanor that people present to you fool you. Don't let mine fool you. There's another side to Storm. Just saying. Anyway, this ain't about me. So, I said, well, damn, she done ran away from so many damn weddings anyway. I'm not surprised. Then, I look at Mike, who has cheated on every girlfriend and wife that he has had. And who said this? Who remembers this from season 12, episode 13? I said, this right here should have told her. Not the fact that at the dinner party at Mike's house, he had all basically female friends. Listen to what they said.
Also, the fact that Mike has told us before he's never been in love.
You like the idea of it.
I was afraid to.
It was a great place filler.
But that's why I told her. It's like, you know, we caught each other at the right time.
Okay, did y'all catch that? It was like an 8-second video. I'm playing it one more time, just in case you didn't.
Also, the fact that Mike has told us before he's never been in love.
You like the idea of it.
I was afraid to.
It was a great place filler.
But that's why I told her. It's like, you know, we caught each other at the right time.
Season 12, episode 13. That same dinner party where Mike's daughter was there, 17-year-old daughter. I think her name is Kayla. All right. Same dinner party where Cynthia was talking about getting on her knees, and it was just very inappropriate. Just very. She ain't mean to, but you get the point. And Mike sat there and said, I'd never been in love until I met Cynthia, ever. Same thing I done told y'all about me. I've never been in love, but y'all know I got issues. Y'all know that. Anyway, but he way older than me. He's 75 years old, and he's never been in love, but been married and had kids and the like. So, let me say this before I say that. Don't this also prove my point that a man can be with you, marry you, have kids with you, and not love and or like you? I done told y'all, but y'all said I was crazy. But anyway, that right there was an issue. This is a man that has been largely emotionally disconnected for his entire adult life. He's done nothing but cheat and ain't really cared nothing about them hoes. This is a refined version of Future. Without the fake dreads, without the musical career, and fatter. That's it. This is a Future dressed, you know, as a Derek. Mike, this is a Pookie. This is a Tyrone. It's even worse because this is a Tyrone dressed as a Derek. Those are the ones you got to watch out for. See, you know a Pookie and a Tyrone when you see Pookie, Tyrone, Deshaun, DeMarcus. You know that when you see it. When you see it's there, okay, cool. If you fall for it, you do. But you knew what you was getting into. But when it's Derek, when it's Aaron, when it's Michael, Jonathan acting like a Pookie, he been a Pookie his whole life. So he a Pookie and she a runaway bride with commitment issues. How was this going to work out? I'm sorry. He's a Pookie Tyrone dressed up as a Derek, Eric, Jonathan, Michael. She's a runaway bride with commitment and communication issues. So how was this going to work? Then, y'all forget, for the majority of their relationship, they were living on separate coasts. So guess what happened? She finally moved to LA full time. They live together and they realize they don't really like each other that much. They both older and they both too set in their ways. They need to stay single and do them. Hopefully she got a prenup. Hopefully he don't take her to the ringer. And I still go back to saying that Storm Monroe is right. When Storm says, you need your place, I need mine, and we can be together. And I think that shit can work. As time goes on and more of these couples ain't working out, Storm don't sound so crazy. You ain't left your man because you can't afford that mortgage by yourself. That's it. That's it. But if you could, you know you would throw that nigga out. Keep it real. This is a safe space. Moving right along. You know what's sad, y'all? I'm not even 30, but I'm already set in my ways. I have been for a very long time. You can ask my mother, but that's another conversation for another day. Okay. So let's move on and talk about Ray J, Kim Kardashian. Oh, Paris ass just happened to be in that photo. You know, I had to find them throwbacks to what Kim used to look like when she was very insecure about herself. Did y'all know that she has always been insecure about her looks, even though that she's pretty? Never, ever compare yourself to none of these hoes, harlots, and scarlets. Never feel bad about yourself compared to these hoes when they get online and they half naked, they on TV all sucked up, fucked up, and had all kinds of surgery, plastic surgeons and nutritionists. I went to their nutritionist, Dr. Golia in Beverly Hills. Y'all want to know what that meal plan was for me? 3 oranges and some peanuts, lentils, and a protein shake. I said, no wonder they so damn thin and falling over and shit. But anyway, this ain't about that. This is about the fact that she always been insecure. She's always been a social climber. She always has done whatever has needed to be done to get her family out of basically Beverly Hills poverty. Y'all know them damn Kardashians ain't had no money like that. Damien was paying their bills. The first husband, Ray J, was helping them too. Brandy was helping them, whether she knew it or not. She gave this hoe a job only for this hoe to then steal off her American Express card to get a $250,000 or $200,000 for the first stack of fucking inventory for that Dash store. Y'all owe everything to black people. Everything the Kardashians got go back to Black D and Black P. Period. It goes back to a black penis and a black vagina. Y'all, if anybody on reparations, y'all niggas at the Capitol Hill for reparations when you need to be in Calabasas at the Kardashian Jenner's houses to get y'all damn money. That's who owes reparations, because they done ripped us off. Ripped from ideas. Remember, Kim? You took all that shit from black folks. Remember when you tried to take from Asian folks? Them Asian folks weren't having that shit. See, them niggas down in Chocolate City, Nutella was letting you get along with that. But 2-1 food, stir fry, wouldn't letting your ass steal from them when you tried to trademark kimono as if you are the first Kim, or as if kimonos did not predate your hobbit-like ancestors. Anyway, Candace Owens been on their ass. Who been on their ass more? Candace Owens or me? Who been on their ass more? Candace Owens or me? Y'all gotta let me know. Cause Candace got a way bigger platform than me. Imagine if I had that kind of platform talking like this. Oh shit. Oh my lord. Y'all say it's me? They said both of us, Candy. They said, oh, you know what? You watch Chrissy. Candace won this season. That's okay. She got the bigger platform and she got a legal team, so that's fine. So anyway, Candace says that she got these leaked voicemails of Kim from back in the day. They fell on her lap, aka came from either Kanye or Ray J. And let's listen to Kim, you know, back in the day, talk shit about Whitney v. Houston. And then we're going to talk about it.
Left Ray J. Take a listen.
Ray, it's Kim. I just want you to know that I think you are so disgusting and desperate. Who leaves their email address on the machine? You clearly want people to call you, but yet you won't call me back. And actually, you know what? Don't call me back. Don't ever call me back. I never want to talk to you ever again. I think you're honestly a sick human being, and I think you are just honestly, like, makes me laugh on how disgusting you guys look. You're in Vegas with Whitney, and you need to go hang out with your old, like, friend, and it's not right, but it's okay. I'm definitely gonna make it anyway, because you guys are just disgusting and sick, and stop you're with her. I don't understand it. She's so old and sick, and you are just sick and desperate, so leave me the alone and stop calling me. Hey, you!
So it's being alleged that.
All right. All right. So let's talk about it, okay? First things first. When I heard that voicemail, I literally thought that was Courtney. So I'm sitting here, even listening again, I'm like, damn, oh, y'all sure that's not Courtney? But you guys got to remember that Kim, like, rarely uses her real voice. Every now and then it'll come out. But I think back in these days, she was more sounding like Paris. So it could be her. It's a little confusing. I think it's her, but it also gives Courtney. It's not Chloe. I know that, right? But let's say it's her. Let's go with that, right? She claims Ray J was blowing her up, which is why she's calling him back and going off on him. I'm gonna give her that. But let's just say this, and let's make this very clear. There are more damning voicemails of Kim. There has to be. Because Candace is not dumb. They're going to drag this out. This video alone on Candace's YouTube channel already got like 1 million views, I think, or something crazy like that. Anyway, I may be exaggerating, but you get my point. It's going viral. So my point is, there has to be even more out there. Her talking about Whitney, we're going to get to in a minute. But this is what's concerning me. If this is what they're starting to leak about you, Kim, baby, I'm waiting for them voicemails of you saying the N-word. I'm waiting for them voicemails of you using racial slurs. I don't know if you've actually done it. I don't know. But I'm waiting. I'm waiting for that. Because they're going to put this out a little bit and a little bit and a little bit at a time. Now, y'all know how Christiana works. She cleans shit up. So I am pretty sure that soon enough, Candace will be served with some kind of legal paperwork or offered some kind of settlement to just leave it alone. And I don't think Candace is going to leave this alone because Candace is now cool with Kanye. She's hanging out with him. Now, any man that hang out with a woman that just called his ex-wife all kinds of stripper, demonic prostitutes, he don't give a damn. He really don't, to be honest. But anyway, even though you want to know what's funny, when Kanye had his concert here, they was letting press and media get like basically free tickets. I think they gave everybody free tickets. But anyway, if you press in media, you definitely got tickets. Everybody got tickets but me. I was like, I know these people don't know me. I'm going to put it in anyway just to see. I'm kind of glad I didn't go to that demonic stuff anyway. I ain't need no spirit jumping into me. But the point is, I was like, damn. Everybody else I know got tickets. I did not. It was just interesting. It was interesting, but I'm going to leave that at that. But there has to be more out there. I'm pretty sure the Kardashian legal team is on it, and I'm interested in seeing where this is going to end up, right? Number one. Number two, Kim, I'm here to let you know that, yeah, Ray J might have been sleeping with Whitney at the same time as you or around the same time, and yes, Whitney might have been on crack, but I don't give a damn if Whitney was smoking crack out of Ray's asshole. I don't care if Whitney was getting dealt crack, cocaine, meth from Satan himself. She still and always will be better than you. You will never be a Whitney Houston. You will never have that kind of status. Cause see, everything Whitney got, she got standing on her own 2 feet. Everything you got laying on your back. And you wasn't even that good at it. I'm not sex shaming. I don't mind a good spreading the legs to get what you need, but at least be good at it. I respect good hoes. I respect them good porn stars that actually put their effort into it. Shout out to Pinky, Cherokee Diaz, Olivia D. Lovely. You know what I'm saying? I respect the real, the Jenna Jamesons of the world. You know what I mean? The real, the Misties. Yeah. Anyway, I ain't never seen nothing like that though. I done just heard. Anyway, that voicemail to me proved what we already know, that no matter how low you are as a Wonder Bread, because, well, nobody took you seriously, and yes, your family was broke, you still think you better than the Nutellas of the world, and you are not. I don't give a damn how much crack Whitney smoked. That is a legend. That was an icon. Put some respect on her name. You low-key owe her an apology from the grave. Because how dare you disrespect somebody with talent, class, beauty, you know, all stuff that was God-given. God-given, not Satan-given. It's a difference. Whitney might be skipping and tootling right now in heaven with a pack of cigarettes, some motherfucking wine, and some cards. Playing cards with Michael Jackson right now. But you know what you worried about? You worried about where your soul go, where you die. You worried about all them spirits you pull up from them necromantic blankets, allegedly. I'm just saying. No matter how low Whitney got, no matter how much crack she smoked, no matter how much that wig slid to the right, no matter how much she sweated, no matter how much she smoked to her vocal cords, went to shit. Baby, she still had more talent in her left thumb than you got in your whole entire family. She could still always walk around with her head held high because she was not a hoe. And a bad hoe at that. We remember Whitney for her vocals. We remember you for your throats. You might have been around icons, but you not one. At least not fairly. I take that back. You will be known as one. You'll be known as a reality icon, but you're not Whitney. You're not Michael, even though you was around Michael. You're not Janet Jackson, baby. You're not even Tito. I ain't gonna say too much. I'm gonna leave that there. And yes, Whitney would have whooped your ass. For sure. You left that on that voicemail, but you was not gonna say that to Whitney's face. Because Whitney would have whooped your ass. Oh yes, and you ain't Marilyn. Oh my God. Who told you was Marilyn, and who told your mammy she was Jackie Kennedy? I cannot. All right, let me take y'all comments here, and then we out of here for the night. Take y'all comments, and we out of here for the night. She really tried it on that voicemail. You giving smoke, really? You a whole thief. You stole hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yo, mammy watched a black dude blow your back. Let's stop lying. Ray J did not hit that shit like that. Can we keep it real? Even when he was back there, he was not hitting that like that. Come on now, y'all. Keep it real. Your mama made you do it. Yeah, talk that mess. I'm waiting for your comment. He did not hit that like that. It was your blowjob was no, it was no spit. Whatever. He barely ate your box. You was sweating like a hound dog in that bed. Just sweat. And then barely wanted to pull your panties to the side. I'm just lazy. I said, this is a lazy one. Ugh. Anyway. He did not. He was, let's just say he was no Nico. Let's put it that way. He was no Nico. I'm going to leave it at that. All right, let me read y'all comments here. Fam looking like Webby. You said I'm looking like Webby today. Yeah, listen, as the hair grows out, I'ma definitely be giving Ice Cube from All About the Benjamins. Wait a minute, let me pull it up. Not Webby. I ain't heard Webby name in the longest. Ice Cube, All About the Benjamins. Oh no, he had braids in that. Hold up, I thought he had an afro in that one. Let me see. Maybe not. Hold up. I think I found it. Wait, I don't know what movie this is. Oh my god. Let's do Ice Cube afro. Oh Lord. Oh my god. Okay, let me put that up. Okay, let me look at y'all comments. Oh man. Oh, Crystal said this made my day. I wish you could stay on longer. Yeah, me too, but I gotta think about the replays, but it's all good. Who said INDEP? You know, y'all so silly. Y'all so silly. Shantae said, black natural hair needs castor oil. I don't have castor. No, I do have castor oil. No, I got Jamaican oil. I got some kind of oil. I can't think of it right now. Nicole Slade said, now I want to go listen to Webby. You hear me? That's taking me back to junior high days. That's definitely taking me back to like junior high days. Like for real. Hey, so when you create a video about your hiring process, I plan on this week actually. Not it's all right, but it's okay. She's gonna make it anyway. It's giving 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits $1. That's what I'm saying. Dragging Whitney, but you singing her song. You ain't got no song to sing. You singing her song. Whatever. Renage says, Stormy, did you see what happened to Chloe Face? Yeah, they said she got some skin cancer taken off. That's what I think. I think that's what it was. Why was Ray J acting suicidal? I think it's a lot of things with Ray J. Number one, I mean, you know, if you go the you know what route, it could be his chip that is malfunctioning. The you know what, the MK Ultra. I think Ray J. I think he's hit a point in his life where he has no choice but to face accountability and has to face his decisions. Princess moving on. He's a single dad. He older now. He grown. He ain't really got nobody like that. I think it's hitting him that he's lonely. I don't think he's ever faced any kind of accountability at all. And so it's a lot for him to take in. And I think he got a lot of negative energy on him from being extremely promiscuous his entire adult life. He got so many. So yes, Jamaican black castor oil. Thank you. That's what I got on my hair. He didn't slept with so many people. Like, people don't realize, like, so many dudes online right now is getting on women and yelling. First of all, why is everybody yelling at each other? Can we just talk in a normal voice? Whatever. You can't sleep with multiple men. You can't do it. I can sleep with multiple women, but you can't do it with multiple men. And on the surface, there may be truth to that. On the surface, there's some truth to that. However, it doesn't matter if you're man or woman. When you have sex with somebody, you create a spiritual tie. Period. Whether you think you're affected by it or not, it may just, as a man, it may just like hit you later. Versus a woman, she might feel that immediately because she's the receiver. But no matter what, you got that tie. You're taking on that energy. And most of y'all don't know how to properly cleanse yourself. Just saying. I'm just saying. So I think it's all that. I think when people be dealing with this depression and a lot of this mental illness out of nowhere, a lot of that is all that extra energy you got on yourself, all the traumas from people, all the good and the bad. The Nick Cannon is another one. Nick Cannon nutting too much. Nick Cannon is ejaculating too much. I can already tell. Them soul ties is real, but the manosphere is not gonna say that. We just gonna keep yelling at Brittany Renner. Why are we? And another thing, I've never understood this about men or women. Instead of finding somebody that wants to be monogamous, why are we trying to convince people that make it very clear they're comfortable being hoes? We're trying to get them to settle down. We want Future to slow down. Future gonna be Future for the rest of his life. We want Brittany Renner to settle down with one man. She gonna do her. She gonna be her. That's her. I think we get caught up because what's good. What's good for us doesn't come in a package that you want. Them niggas want that Brittany Renner package, but a girl that acts like, you know, a girl straight out of Sunday school, it don't work like that normally. It just don't. I don't know. Like they would say, I don't know what I'm talking about, so whatever. Crystal said, how do you cleanse yourself from negative energy? I mean, you definitely got to take a good spiritual baths. I'm an advocate for that. Cashapp said, you see Brittany on the Crystals commercial? Yep. At least she's making money. Y'all gonna call her side chick anyway. She might as well make money off of it. I'm not mad at her. Janae said, we as black people really need to heal. Yes. Not only do black people, I'm going to get my shades in a minute. Not only do black people need to heal, like, at some point we're going to have to call the truce and just start over because it's just too much anger. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm going to go get the glasses. Hold on 1 second. Wait a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, I don't have them in here. Oh well, I don't have them in here, so they're in the car. I thought I brought them in, but I guess not. But yeah. Oh, so let me tell you this story before I go. Okay. So I felt like I can take Ice Cube down. I felt like getting, a good old low vibrational plate the other day. I felt like getting a low vibrational plate. So I went to the Waffle House. I don't know when they took the T-bone steak off the Waffle House menu, but okay, whatever. So I got like the Philly cheesesteak bowl. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Anyway, real low vibrational like I like it. Shout out to Stormy Wellington. Okay. And I'm listening to the cooks, right? They right there in front of you having a whole conversation because they've been watching Manosphere content, Womansphere content, and they is just like regurgitating this content and just not understanding that this does not apply to them. I'm not a fan of censorship, but I'm now starting to recognize the impact of the shit that we say online. People is really like repeating in their real lives. Like they're not, at least with black folks, they're not understanding that like that's entertainment. Leave it online. They're like changing and shaping their lives due to like what a YouTuber said. And I'm not saying that we be wrong. I'm not saying you can't learn from us, but I'm saying like, no matter what you hear anybody say, still think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. So anyway, so I'm watching the Waffle House cooks and the waitresses and stuff talk about relationships because they on YouTube, and of course the dudes is talking about, I don't want my woman to work. I want her at home. Then the waitress go, you want your woman to stay home? Uh-huh. What's she gonna do at home? Cook and clean. It's like a script. Yo, it's like a script. It's like nobody thinks for themselves. Like it's crazy. It's crazy. Like I watch the stuff, but I understand it's just entertainment. You take a little way from it, but like it, and then I leave it there. But these people, regular person's not understanding, I guess. Oh, she gonna stay at home. Oh, I can pay the bills. I can take care of the house. That's y'all problem. Y'all don't want to stay in y'all place. Oh, God. I'm like, no wonder the FBI is like investigating this shit. Yo, this is like literally creating a generation of men that like despise women. Like despise. And it's one thing for like, I not that it's right, but I can see when like the older men be talking a lot of shit, cause at least they've like lived life experience and they done been through shit and they're angry and a lot of them are unhealed. Some of it's true and some of it's unhealed trauma. So they gonna talk their shit. But there's a difference between a 45-year-old man that's been divorced a couple times, got some kids, actually like been with women and like is actually talking about something real, versus a 19-year-old who never been married. You may have a kid or two, but you have no experience about a long-term relationship, and you saying fuck women, and the women saying fuck men. Listen, I don't know what the solution is. I'm like, y'all are watching too much content. You gotta go live. Like, go live. Like, put the phone down and go. I mean, put me on autoplay. But go live. You know what I mean? Have y'all been seeing this in public? Have y'all been seeing this in public? Because I really wanted to ask the young dude, like, I don't mean no harm, but how much do you make? Because when I was a waiter at the Waffle House, I made $3.68 an hour, and the rest was tips. I don't know what the cooks made, but what the chefs made, but still, you making enough to support a whole household in Atlanta when rent is $2,000, which means you gotta, just to afford a place, you gotta make at least $5,000 a month. You see what I'm saying? Y'all watching too much content. My generation and whatever's like right after me, you watching too much porn, you watching too much OnlyFans, you watching too much content. Like, you gotta go live. Like, it's getting scary. It's one thing for the people that been through shit to talk this shit, cause they been through it. This man on YouTube, he divorced. He ain't seen his kids in 2 years. He's not gonna be a fan of women. I'm sorry, he's just not. But this dude that ain't even been through that is talking like he has. What? You 18, 19, you've already given up? What? Women don't know their place. Then you know the next thing he said. Y'all can guess the next thing he said. Y'all not submissive. Oh, God. Y'all not submissive. Y'all, I don't know the answer. Seriously, I don't know what the answer is. I swear those people are NPCs because they literally have no original thoughts. I've been seeing society solely turn their minds to mush. Yes, Nicole, absolutely. When I tell you the internet has ruined the words submissive, aggressive, alpha, beta, high value, low value, y'all have ran them words into the ground. And there's nothing wrong with following your favorite creator. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't worship us like we gods. We are people. I'm the only YouTuber that's going to tell you that when it come to this shit, they're going to say whatever they got to say for a check. Them dudes you watching got women. So while you're internalizing shit that does not even apply to your life yet, and saying F women, and if we say F women, who you gonna fuck? Let me tell you something. I don't care how straight dudes say they are. Let me tell you something about men. A penis can get hard for anything. You put enough dudes together with no women in sight, somebody's getting. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. It is what it is. Prison is the best example of that. Them dudes don't be gay for they go in there like that. Some do, but some don't. But enough time go by and it be. They tell them shit on my dick or blood on my knife. I'm just saying. Like, there's some truth to it, to the content, but like people, like these young men's minds are like turning to mush. Like, you got to be rooted in who you are before you take in that much content like that. I'm not understanding. Oh, you said shit on my dick or blood on my knife. What that means? That's how a lot of dudes end up getting R-worded in the joint. Dude will come up to them from behind, put a knife to their back or to their throat, and let them know you gonna drop them draws and give me that booty. Shit on my dick. They call it a reverse tampon when you push your shit back up the ass. So shit on my dick means I'm finna F you, or you don't give me none, I'm finna stab you, cut you, whatever. And it's just me and you in here, so shit on my dick or blood on my knife. And it's the same thing with a lot of the women too. It's okay to watch this content about the crazy stuff that these ninjas is doing. It's okay. But know that these women still are attracted to men. They're still going to date men. They're still going to be with men. They're just warning you on what men to avoid. But it's some of y'all now that done got scared of leaving out. You ain't going to leave the house. I don't want no man. Ma'am, your favorite creator then got their money from your view, and they finna go to dinner with they nigga. And she finna get her back blown out tonight after a few glasses of expensive red wine. Thank you for your super chat. And then she'll be back online tomorrow to talk to you. But tonight she finna get that back blown out. I'm just saying. Take the meat, spit out the bones, enjoy your content, you know. But when you grown, you understand that more. But it's the young impressionable minds, and so when people getting a platform snatched, although I don't agree with it, I'm now starting to understand why it's happening. Because you can literally like incite violence out here in these streets. Let me tell you something. The most dangerous thing is a young incel. I'm sorry. A young incel is like the most dangerous thing out here. A sexually frustrated dude that the opposite sex does not find attractive. That's why the FBI is investigating them. And you're going to see a lot of them. They've already started. The rebranding process has started. And people they gonna change their tunes a little bit. I ain't saying it's right, wrong, and indifferent. Unfortunately, that impact is very strong. Let's see. I think that's it. I mean, we already almost at an hour. I give it 2 more minutes. She Dope Site said, "What's an incel? INCEL, involuntarily celibate. A man that the opposite sex is not found attractive, and so he does not get laid. Not because he's purposely celibate, because it's just very difficult." Excuse me. There's another anti-woman movement called Men Getting By Without Women. Huh? Where men only use prostitutes or become celibate like a mug. Are you talking about MGTOW? MGTOW been around. That's men going their own way. Even with that. See, I'm more okay with that. If they're saying, okay, they're just going to utilize sex workers. I'm more okay with that. Because that's them doing that purposely. But when you just have no options, that's a little different. Let's see. Storm shit. I stopped talking to this black man with slanted eyes. It's all jokes. You talk to whoever you want to talk to. I don't know him personally. He might be a very nice guy. I don't know. Let's see. Things are just weird right now. In a very weird space. Purpose is everything said. Y'all don't care about those different spirits. The majority of men, no, they don't. I ain't gonna lie. The majority of men, they get to a point, I mean, based on their own life experiences. Like, you shouldn't start off life like that. But they be like, I don't want to talk. I don't want no connection. Just get it in and go. But let me say this. Even when somebody says, I don't want an emotional connection, I don't want a relationship, if they're consistently seeking sex, you still want that connection. Sex is a human connection. Point blank. You still want to feel somebody. Because if you didn't, you would just you would cut it off completely. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more videos on it for sure, because it gets deep. It gets very deep. All right, I'm gonna leave it there, people. Like I said, link to get the tickets for the Cory Hardrict video is in the chat. Okay. In addition to that, make sure you're on my texting list, 678-679-6077, so you can get updates. And I will catch you guys later.